The NASCAR Cup Series just went out to the Charlotte Motor Speedway to race in the Coca-Cola 600, the longest race on the NASCAR calendar, and Ross Chastain took home the checker flag without his hat. It got stolen, unfortunately. But yeah, that book has now officially closed, and Nashville is wide open because the NASCAR Cup Series is going there Sunday night, and it is going to be spectacular because we're getting back-to-back night races in 2025. NASCAR has been so timid these last couple of years because of TV ratings at night. They finally got back-to-back night races, and I am thrilled. And I am here today to give y'all my full-on predictions for it. I believe we will see an upset, but how big of an upset you will rank it, I don't know, but I believe it's one. But enough said here, and on to the intro we go. Enough with the upset talk. I think Carson Hocevar in Spire Motorsports will go to victory lane this Sunday night in Nashville. I believe Charlotte was all I needed to see in order for them to be race-winning caliber, and I think they are. And if he did not blow up at the beginning of stage number 4, he would have won that race with ease, in my opinion. I think he had way better long-run pace than the 1, the 24, and the 11. I really feel bad for Hocevar and Spire because I believe they could have very well been in victory lane. Yes, Chastain was there at the end, and but I think Hocevar would have had the edge on him. But man, though, so close. But his day is coming. I believe it will be this Sunday night in Nashville. P2 will be Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has had a season where his highs have been high and his lows have been lows, and he really doesn't have the finishes to show for. But I believe it's been his best season ever in NASCAR. I know a lot of people are going to criticize me for saying that, but it's been one of his best seasons ever, but he doesn't have the finishes to show. He's always quick. P3, Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell had a sluggish race in Charlotte. He's usually the clear number 1 driver at JGR, but this past weekend he was number 3. He's going to be looking to rebound here in Nashville, and I believe he will, but he will be the second best driver because Denny Hamlin will finish higher than him. P4, Chase Briscoe in the 19 car. Chase Briscoe started on pole, had that pit road penalty, sent him back to the back. Next thing you know, he started working his way up. Stage 1, it was very sluggish. He was like 29th, 28th, somewhere in that ballpark. And then stage 2, he worked his way up into the teens. And the next thing you know, he's in the top 10. So he had the pace, and I think whenever they nail the setup here like they did this weekend again, I think Briscoe is going to be good. I think he's going to be a true championship contender, but the only person holding that team back is James Small. He does not know what in the world a tight race car is and a loose race car is. He cannot tell the difference. I listened to the radio Sunday night during the Coca-Cola 600. Chase Briscoe said he was plowing tight after a pit stop. Still plowing tight. You got to loosen the car up, James Small. You're holding the team back. I think they need to move on from him. He has held them back and held the team back into the past so many years with Martin Truex Jr., a championship-winning driver. So I think if you move on from Smalls, I think that may help Briscoe during the race. Yes, you can get a good qualifying lap in and start on pole and give all the kudos in the world to the crew chief, but what do you do in the race is the one that matters the most, and he sucks at adjusting cars in the race to make it go with flow. But P5 will be Ryan Blaney in the 12 car, and my dark horse will be the Dinger. AJ Allmendinger had a top 5 in a Coca-Cola 600, and it was not a fluke. And I really want to say that because a lot of people may look at it and say, oh, it was a fluke. So many cars wrecked out, this and that. AJ Allmendinger was in the top 10, particularly the top 6, I'll say that, for the entire night. And Kaulig has got some good pace, and I think that all the stuff he said on the radio a couple of weeks ago about ECR engines, I think Richard Childress got a little upset, which he did. He kind of voiced it to the media. I think they're giving him good equipment. I really do. But we'll see what happens there with the Kaulig camp. Does the luck continue on? I think it does. Maybe a top 10 here in Nashville, and perhaps maybe even another top 5. Who knows? Time will tell. There you go. There's my picks for the national race. Hocevar wins. But what do you think? Comment down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.